Yeah, caffeine and cupcakes. Come and get a little taste. I like to listen to it on my break. People been talking, I must say. We keep it real when we show up. Gotta do it for the culture. You should come and get to know us, cause we really taking over. The conversation, we keep it authentic. No holding back and we never pretending. Let's get it started. Only good energy is what we bringing. You know that I'm with it. Hey, pour another shot of caffeine. Get the cupcake like that. Caffeine and cupcakes. You were checking out the podcast. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Edward Newbins, and I'm here with Alvina Willis. We are Caffeine and Cupcakes. We are back at it. We're going to give you short segments. What we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about the good, bad, and your mama of social media.
Your mama. Ooh.
Yeah, your mama. And, we got 4 different topics we're going to talk about within that subject matter. And, we'll just start off right away. The first one is, good stuff. What's good? The good stuff. Always got to start with the good stuff. So, I look at it like, how are kids embracing technology? I see some kids doing amazing things in technology. I was one of those kids playing video games all day, learning how to code and stuff like that. But I see a lot of smart kids utilizing this technology thing, social media, to really bridge the gap and learn. I see kids playing Fortnite. I see kids doing stuff in what is the other game? Roblox, building their own NFTs. So you got a lot of smart kids out there doing their thing.
Yeah, it's really a gamer's time to shine right now. They have a leg up when it comes to technology because that's where they've been at already. So they jumping right in and making the things happen. Whereas, folks who are just not in it, they're not winning it. So it's gamer's time to shine.
It's gamer's world. Your son's he's building a computer too, right?
Yeah,
he's doing this thing.
Got that happening. He's making sure that he taps into whatever education program is out there that's going to also be beneficial to him making great money coming out of college right away. And he's looking at, maybe you don't have to go do a 4-year program. Maybe you do, just because, it's fun to go to a Black college and have all of the experiences, the social experiences and the connections that you can get in that. But, how can we do this without coming through with a bunch of debt? So this is a benefit for our kids as well. If they're into tech, is you don't have to necessarily go to a 4-year program. Maybe it's a 6-month, a year, 2 years at a community college, and you get that paid for. Or, you could get that, get those courses done while you're still in high school and come out making more money than a professor. So.
Yeah, and I'm an advocate I went through all the schooling and all kind of stuff, but with tech right now, if I have a kid that has interest in tech and they're really good at it, I want them to straight away get opportunities like when they're in middle school, going to work at the Microsofts or some Black tech company, something like that, startup or something like that, get the experience, because that same young kid, maybe college is not for them. Maybe it's not, because that's the path we took. Doesn't mean it's the path that the next generation needs to take to reach success. But I do believe in the aspect of the social aspects of things, especially like the Black colleges. We have to start creating those opportunities, because they're not always going to be at the college level. They might not make it there because they don't want to go. They see other opportunities, travel abroad. How do we support them in that, that thing? So tech is good, though.
I would say one of the things, me and my son went to Black college men's conference, talking to young boys type situation. And one thing that was important, I guess, to impart to parents out there of these Black youth is let somebody talk to them, let the Black college professors, the pastors, the Black counselors talk to them. Let somebody talk to your kids about, what are your plans for the next 3, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, and start asking them those questions as well. And, always applaud them for what they're doing well. Make sure that they get rewarded for getting that good grade after you told them, get that good grade,
Okay. So we're going to move on to the next thing. So second thing on our list is how narcissistic is our society? And with that being said, we got a lot of people just wilding out on social media, all the filters. And this is not just for the ladies. This is the guys, wilding out, lying about their lives.
They're getting calf implants now. Like, your calf's got to be on point for, that social media photo.
The spray on hair stuff is like a big thing now with all the men trying to look a certain way. It's like, man, if your hair is like, you're balding, cut it off, man. It's all right. You don't need to have all this other crap on you. And we're trying to make it seem like it's normal. It's not. A lot of
I mean, we got all of the kids in this generation have been born right into social media, and
right.
all of the fakeness, all of the perfection, the appearance of perfection. They think that that's what they're supposed to look like. And
Right.
I mean, it's really unfortunate because we, at least when we started, we didn't have social media like that. So we didn't come up in an age where everything was recorded. All our business was out there on Front Street. So it's important for us to get conscious and aware and post less. Stop putting stuff on the internet.
Yeah, I took a little hiatus. It was interesting. I mean,
how was that for you?
It was interesting because I look at it like I kind of detox a little bit. I wanted to check stuff. It was a combination of things happened.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up scarring my face up, some stupid stuff. My phone broke. So it's in a way, it's like, well, I don't want to be on camera anyway. And at the same time, my phone was messed up. I had to get a new one. And so, but I took a step back and like realized how much energy I'm giving away. Well, I'm giving a lot of energy away for free, first of all. And then I'm supporting bad behavior in the first place. Like the posts that people spend on all this time on is corny, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like high school stuff. Like we're all trying to be popular. And it's looking like, it's kind of sad in a way.
I mean, how do you age gracefully in a day and age where aging is, not good? I mean, that's a good time to bring up the beauty pageant. The beauty pageant winner, was it Chesley?
Yeah.
Felt like, she was the oldest beauty pageant winner at 28, and at 30, she was like, "Well, that's it for me."
Yeah, that's our third part. We're looking at depression and anxiety. Unfortunately, like you mentioned, Chesley was former Miss USA that died at age 30 of suicide. And then we watched the clip of her mom talking about it too. It is sad. It's one of the situations where how many other young ladies and young men have committed suicide already or are thinking about it. That's something that, I know you deal with in your profession. I've been around that. I know I had a friend that committed suicide back at in college, actually. The lasting effect, I still remember, let alone when his family remembers and his friends think about it. But yeah, this whole era of needing to look a certain way and
projecting perfectionism when the reality of your life is something completely different. And how, it opens yourself up to the opinions of the masses. And when you don't get everybody saying that, you did it right. And what you're hoping to do is get everybody to say that you're doing it right. Then that becomes a serious issue where, like, how do you even hold on to yourself? You kind of get split off to having this image and having to hold on to that when on the inside you got an empty spot that you just can't fill.
Yeah, and it's just it's sad to see.
Can't fill it with achievements.
No, and it was sad to see. I didn't watch a lot of the things around her, but it was sad to see somebody so young, so pretty, so accomplished, so smart, a lot of different areas, and to go out like that. I was just like, dang, that's crazy. But it's realistic on the fact that we have so many different issues that we all deal with, but we're not getting the help we need. And then social media, you're trying to have a certain air about yourself and be like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just smiling. Like, no, you're not. And it's okay for us to be able to tell each other, like, no, I'm not doing good. I'm not doing well.
Like you just said, you had a scar on your face, and so you didn't even want to do social media. Like, what happened to just showing up with the scar on your face?
I did, though. I had obligations, but I was still like, dang, I still got this thing scar on my face. It's going away, but it's one of those things where, I was aware of it. I was self-conscious of it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I still have to do my trainings. I did some business training, stuff like that. So, but I was definitely aware of it. All right. So number 4, we are looking at the great possibilities of social media, like the good stuff. I mean, it's not all bad, so.
It's not all doom and gloom.
No, not at all. So we got.
There's the Metaverse. People are able to buy real estate in there. And I don't know exactly how to do that yet, but you gamer folks, you're more inclined to get that money before me. If I get into the gamer life, if I feel like I could win again. Because after my brother whipped my tail, after many hours of playing and getting calluses and bloodshot eyes, I just couldn't keep up anymore. He knew all the cheat codes. So if you're dedicated and you know all the cheat codes already, you can still use those same abilities in the metaverse and rack up some cash.
Yeah, you got that, but you also have like the digital nomads, and I'll mention that
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in tech and back and forth, but I've always been around tech, and I look at it like I was reading some statistics on what was going on with the census. So with the census, with everybody's situation happening with coronavirus, we're working from home.
Mm-hmm.
The group of people that didn't benefit the most, as far as being able to move away to smaller towns or less expensive environments,
Mm-hmm.
were Black and Hispanics. And the reason
Yeah.
is because we weren't in the right fields. We were in those fields where your job your job is dependent on you being somewhere in
Showing
that
up in
location to do the
person.
job. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we shifted some of our people, especially the younger ones, into more of your digital type
Mm-hmm.
of jobs, one, you are competing with everybody around the world now, but you
Mm-hmm.
also, as an individual, don't have to be stuck in a certain environment. You can go take advantage of. You might want to live in Nebraska or Alabama or
Mm-hmm.
overseas in Bali, like you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Before we started filming,
Or,
it's
I mean,
like,
I moved across the country due to being able to be a digital nomad, and that's
yeah,
helped my life tremendously. I feel like my life expectancy has gone up because I was able to relocate to a place that costs less, that
yep,
has less crime. It's a better place to raise kids.
yep,
It's a slower pace of life. There's many different opportunities as well where I feel like my health and my son's health can improve. And when you have a higher and greater quality of life, guess what? You can do better work. You can do better work and you can make more money. And so you can
yeah.
continue to improve your quality of life if you got all of your basic needs being met and money is no longer like, a real issue. So
I mean, we're doing a show. We're not together in the same area. We're across the country, literally, and we're
mhm.
able to produce a show um, and keep on growing. That's a business opportunity. I did something with another lady, Debrina Jackson Gandy, who is the sister of Nate Jackson, who's a comedian guy, comedy person that So it's funny
Yeah,
how we all intertwined, that type of thing.
it's
Um,
Seattle. It's
yeah,
quite
the
small.
Seattle connection. But
In the same spaces, same locations, Seattle 253, 206 and
206
360 because they're really from
yeah,
Lacey.
425. Also, I'm written. But and, I,
Nisqually.
and I'm from
Whoa.
509. That's Spokane. But with all that being said, you're able to connect with people all around the country that you normally wouldn't be able to connect with.
The world.
And then on top of that, you're able
It's
to just start
global.
businesses. Yeah,
Mhm.
we're global. And this technology, if you use it right and partner with the right people, you really can make things happen for yourself. So um, we're within our timeline. We're under 15 minutes. We got about 3 minutes left.
What do
So
we
we
want
what
to
we
add? What's the great
I mean,
takeaway?
so far, I mean, we covered a little about the good stuff about your kids embracing technology. We talked about narcissistic society, the depression, anxiety issues. We'll leave a number for the National Suicide Hotline number. We'll leave that, and then great possibilities in real estate or great possibilities with technology and social media. For me, the last thing I think for me is just what I like about social media the most is the ability to get inspired. I watch a lot of podcasts and I watch a lot of even TikTok stuff. I like watching some of the things that people are talking about. Humor is
Mm-hmm.
a big thing too. I mean, we didn't talk about that. Humor is actually very healthy, and
Mm-hmm.
so I watch a lot of TikTok folks that are hella funny. Like they're really smart, they're really creative, and then like I said, being able to tap into folks that are inspiring you
Yeah.
that I've never met before.
Yeah.
You
Have
know,
communities and grow communities that we otherwise wouldn't be able to grow because if you didn't see them in person, then, the
right?
opportunity just wasn't there. Now you can, create a team of guys to go meet up and play basketball just by, tapping into a Facebook group in your area.
Yeah, yeah, so that's the stuff I do like. So overall, I think social media is a good thing, but I think we have to be healthy on how we utilize it and having
Mm-hmm.
that balance. I was a gamer, like we said. I did that, but I spent equal time going to play basketball and hanging out with people too. So
Right.
I think as long as we stay balanced and give ourselves opportunity to not uh, fall into depression, and if we do, reach out to people for the help that they need or help that
Mm-hmm.
we need, and not get so caught up in trying to be everything
It's a
for
trap.
everybody.
It
Yeah,
could be a trap. It could definitely be a trap. And it's good to take those detoxes from social media. I think that's an important thing for people to understand is take breaks, give yourself maybe 30 minutes on social media a day. If that, take full days off and plan something else to go do to consume your time. And you might find yourself connecting to the person next to you that's in your home more. These are things that we got to do. National Suicide Hotline. You ready for that?
Yeah. Yep.
800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. They're a 24/7 line. There's others as well. If you go onto the internet, our favorite place that we're talking about, you can find other places to reach out for different types of things. But we know that one is real. It's legit.
All right. There you go, y'all. We're at our 15-minute point, and we just wanted to, give you, like we said, our caffeine and cupcakes, give you a dose of sweetness and a shot. No, I got it backwards.
A shot of energy and a dose of sweetness.
A shot of energy and a dose of sweetness. That's what we provide you. We're Caffeine and Cupcakes. That's Alvina Willis, and I'm Edward Dupins, and we're out.
If you want to free your mind and have that positive energy, you'll find it's a place that's full of joy. Because we laugh and have fun, and we learn how to stay healthy. If you want to keep your energy high, tune in to caffeine, cupcakes.